But I ran into three, well, I thought were Jehovah's Witnesses, but they ended up being Heavenly Mother God missionaries. And I've run into them in Peru already. And I Googled it, and it's a dangerous group of people. Let me just go ahead and say that. They're not saved. They're not even near salvation. They'll claim the same language. They say they believe in the Trinity. They don't believe in the Trinity. They believe God is one person with three different attributes. He's a Father, He's a Son, and He's a Spirit, but it's one person. And that there's a Mother God, and that's the word us in Genesis. When they said, let us, it's God the Father and God Mother. And then it gets even more bizarre. They believe God the Mother is in South Korea right now alive. Here's how, I don't need to know any of that in order to figure out what's going on. I'm just going to ask them, what do you believe about the gospel? Because if you don't believe the gospel, you're not saved. We can get lost arguing about all what they would call meat. I would call it heresy. Okay? We can get lost in arguing all that. Let's just ask the simple milk question. And I said this, ladies, I believe that Jesus died and He was buried and He rose again, and that what He did on that cross is all that's needed for me to be saved, and I put my faith in Jesus Christ. Will I go to heaven based on what you understand? Well, no. So you can tell me all you want. Well, they believe Jesus died. They'll tell you, oh, I believe He died on the cross. I believe He rose again. I believe, oh yeah, I believe He's God in the flesh. Yeah, I believe. But they don't believe the gospel. Is faith in the gospel alone enough? And they'll all say no. It's faith alone that saves. It's not faith and your good works. And the Bible makes that very clear.